It all remains a mystery to me, Miss Carter. So, finally, a single tear of happiness glides down her cheek. I'm Sonia H. Green. Carter. Thank you for sharing with me, Mr. My name is TRW. Nice meeting you. As well, Sonia. Can you help me find him then? Ooh. There must be a reason for Randolph to meet you. If I follow you, would you be kind enough to take me to that house? Oh no, this is how I can recruit her. I don't really want to recruit Sonia though. Ah, fuck. And I don't know what happens if you come across a, like the third member you can recruit. Then again, if I did actually recruit her, it'd be quite fitting, considering it would be my thumbnail. Yeah, the middle character is your character, the guy on the left is the outsider, and the person on the right is Sonia. Shit! I really want the other character. I really don't know. The other character that comes along is the Nameless Soldier. I might just recruit her and see if I'm able to recruit the Nameless Soldier as well, and then just get rid of one of my currents. And if not, then oh well. Sure. Thank you. I'll take it by surprise. Oh, thank you. I don't mean to derail you from your obligations. Whatever they may be, sure won't be a drawback. Oh god. I don't want to say no. Not at all, Sonia. There we go. It's very courteous of you. There's very little kindness left in this world. Shall we? There we go. Okay, I got another companion. Very nice. So what does she... Ooh. Okay. She specialises in firearms and investigation. Okay. May as well just put her points into that. Mysterious dodge or trick shot. Available at optimum range. Wait. Oh, okay, this is one of those fucking... Oh, no, never mind. They made it sound like it was one of those that had a good point and a bad point. Horror writer. Grants a small protection against supernatural effects. That'd be nice. Want a physical defense. So Sonia deceivingly fires a pistol shot at her opponent, reducing their reaction values. They're available at optimal range. Or the mysterious dodge. What is her physical defense? No, we don't have access to that. Great. I'll go with trick shot. Fuck it. Yeah! I was about to say, how do I switch to the other characters? But then I figured it out. Oh, nice. Wait, what is the angst? They don't get angst. Oh, that's bullshit. Oh god, she has really, really bad health. Oof. Fuck. Not good. So now we have... Oh right, we actually finished Randolph. A possible exit. It's on Main Street, so I may as well go there. I need to go to Main Street anyway to get a lockpicks and stuff. Lockpicks and crowbars. Only thing I have to wonder when it comes to crowbars though is are they a one-time use item? Because I have a feeling they are, which is kinda shitty. If that is the case. Oh my. Julian. Who the hell's Julian? Oh boy. Upon immediate scrutiny, you deduce that his wounds, which extend from collar to groin, were inflicted by a broad blade with a singular, almost... is that preternaturally? Keen edge, every single thrust perforated right through muscle, sinew, and bone. Wow. I want to go into... there we go, I was going to say I want to go into honest bills. You can find me here. Shite. I do wonder what I can do with that silver watch and ring. How about a discount? No, I'd like to trade. If you got the cigs. Who's this? Oh, that must be what's her face is using. I wonder, is that better? I could just give him my gun. I mean, I don't care. I don't really have any intention of using it. I'm also a melee build. Yeah. What's that? Sleazy magazine. An explicit magazine for adults. Oh, there we go. Crowbar! Oh god, that's expensive. I don't have that much. Not really. I'll buy 2. So that's 30. Would a crowbar be worth it? That's a lot of money. Wait, why do we have a shiv? Oh god, don't want to do that. Random notebooks. Hey Kilo, how's it going? Then yeah, you're not wrong. It's 1:30. Should I get rid of the silver necklace and ring? Sure. So I only have to pay 70. I can barter? Oh, I have to put... Okay, never mind. What is that? Bootleg whiskey. Okay. That's Reggie's. Special deals 3 damage. So if I throw it to enemies. Okay. Alright, I guess that'll do. Ugh. On the plus side, I got some stuff. Yeah, I got the crowbar and 2 lockpicks. Which isn't really gonna help me all that much, but whatever. So, I kinda wanna go back to French Hill. To loot that... I think it was a bus. Oh shoot, I keep forgetting I have to click the footsteps. So what else did I need? Oh yeah, I can go into the warehouse and use the crowbar. I don't really have a good feeling about it, because I have a feeling that I'll open the container and the crowbar will break. Yeah, more than likely. Well, I wonder if I can just talk to my teammates and just get rid of them. Like with most other CRPGs you can do that. You just have to talk to your teammates. It's sealed shut. There we go. Zest cigarettes. Crowbar used, so it does break after 1 fucking use. Are you shitting me? Oh no, it's still there. Oh. What is that like? 2 to 4. Handling is -1. That's the only downside. Oh well. Oh wait, is she... That's... Okay, she's not using any gun. Jesus. There you go. Boom. I'm probably gonna have to watch out for fucking bullets, which is a pain. I was gonna say, I can't remember if any of the others needed like a crowbar to open. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've been in here. Whoa, what the? This is if I want to make a recoil reducer. I can actually... Can I make that then? Oh! Empty kerosene canister. Oh wow. Different. Can I not... I was gonna say, can I not search this? Yeah, I already had. See, as for that, I can't do much about it. It looks like... I'm pretty sure it's boarded up. Oh, the music. Creepy noises. I would like to go further into the warehouse, but... Oh well. It's not to be. Right. I wonder if I can actually get to Main Street just from the map. I kinda wish fast travel was a thing. I mean, to be fair, I've not really tried. So it could be a thing and I've just never tried it. There it is. Subterfuge. Science? The hell? Please, this better be worth it. Give me at least 15 cigs. That covers the cost of the lockpick. I got a baton. Little woman. And more Zest cigarettes. I still don't really understand what Zest cigarettes means. Oh. Zest cigarettes must be like a bunch of cigs, because I only had like 380, and I now have 445. That's cool, I guess. I also got a baton. Unfortunately, I have a feeling the handling is... Oh, never mind. Oh, it's 2 to 4. 3 AP cost. What is the point? Little woman. Alcott's yearning for a dignified, independent life is captured in this major work. Humanistic. I'm not humanistic. I'm realistic. Fuck. Well, that doesn't work. Bugger. Well, I would say it kinda worked out. Can I fast travel? Mystery. I guess not. Darn. Whoa. Downtown in Arkham. Holy crap. We're only in the first area, I think. I don't really know how much ground we cover in this game, because I know this is... I don't know if it is, but I do remember reading something about this being, like, part 1 of a trilogy. And because of that, the game ends incredibly abruptly. Not entirely sure how the game ends, from what I've read, I know it ends abruptly. Right, so this is Main Street, I think. Ooh. Oh, I've just had a thought. I'm pretty sure there's a few things I could probably lockpick open inside of the hotel. I'm gonna buy more lockpicks. Because why not? Having 2 on hand, I should be fine. I'd like to trade. Huh. I really hope I can keep the... I don't know why I just have a random ass cigar. I'm really hoping I can keep the crowbar. Yeah, just give me 1. Thank you! Perfect. Because the crowbar would just be useful for opening stuff. I'm also just hoping that melee weapons can't break, because that would be rather shit. I can talk to this woman. Okay, typical Arkham resident, blah blah. Is this the hotel? Yeah, it is. Good. Peace out. One of these rooms had a body inside of it. I don't remember which. I wonder if I can lockpick the locked doors. Is it this one? Yep. It was indeed. There you go. Holy crap. Wow. History of Arkham. On the origin of species. Is that Echo Homo? Whoa. What? Okay. I was wondering what the bloody hell just happened. What the hell are these? Non-craftable. Holy shite. Yeah, I'm getting knowledge at least. So Captain Nehemiah Crane, who was a wealthy follower of Reverend Nicodemus Arkham, was also a shrewd trader and veteran of the Atlantic crossing. Taking note of the rapid economic expansion underway in the New World, Crane suggested to the Reverend that the colonies would be an ideal place for his Puritan flock to escape the authority of the Anglican Church. Rumour has it that upon hearing this idea, the old man smiled and told Nehemiah he finally understood the augury of the white sails which had appeared to him in his dreams. 6 months later, in the year 1632, the Perseverance embarked for North America with a full complement of devout emigrants. Nicodemus, also called the Elder Pilgrim, fell terminally ill during the voyage, and was taken by his maker without ever setting his eyes on the wild shores of the New World. It is still rumoured amongst sailors that when he was lying in his deathbed, struck down with a hellish fever, he warned Nehemiah of the devils waiting beyond the boundaries of the world. As the colonists finally sailed up what is today known as the Miskatonic River, and arrived on the infertile but free lands that glaciers had ruled for so long, the name for the new settlement had already been chosen: Arkham. The statue of founder and first mayor Nehemiah Crane can be seen in Independence Square, and the humble grave of spiritual leader Nicodemus Arkham in Hangman's Hill Cemetery. Oh, damn. Right, so that's the one. What's this one? Rational. That's me. I can get more sanity from that. Perfect. Ah, nihilistic. Okay. Well, I got some XP. Can't be too angry. Do we all have the same XP? Yeah, we do. Good. So all the XP gained is the same across all characters. A locked door. A locked door. Another locked door. Can I go upstairs? Don't mind me, fellas. No, I can't. Alright. Well, I tried. I got the shit from the lockbox. That's all that matters. There was more than likely a key that I could have used. Maybe. I'm not too sure, though. I said leave. I'm losing my face. I just hate when that happens. So where's this? Oh, it's an Arkham post. That's right. Rathsack. Keep thinking he's called Ratbag for some reason. Knock on the door. Mr. Fredkin is expecting me. You hear the clicking of the lock and the door creaks to let you in. Yay! Good shit. I'm slightly worried, though. Glad to see ya. Yeah, let me just loot your stuff. This way. Door's locked. Not anymore. Stanley's waiting for you in his room, resting. Lots of cigs. Kingsport folktale, light bulb, Reggie's whiskey, and a grey suit. Not bad. A light bulb. Functional, but dull. Wait, so does this actually increase my, defense? Nah, it just makes me look cool. Nothing changes. Not at all. Kingsfolk. It's the only book written by the folklore... Oh! Folklorist Stanley Fredkin. This collection contains several obscure folktales from the eponymous fishing town which exists in constant timeless isolation. Holy shite. The High House in the Mist by Stanley Fredkin. Nestled atop a lofty crag north of Kingsport is a quaint cottage with a grey peaked roof floating above the feathery morning mist which rises up from the ocean, as if it was a boat lost in a mystical and primeval impalpability. According to the blatherings of a hoary former sea captain, whose name is whispered amongst the reticent locals as the Terrible Old Man, that cloud-kissed hut had already been erected before the first settlers struck their camps at the base of the cliffs. The Old Man speaks woefully of those who dare to scale its dizzying peak, and return estranged from their from their once solid convictions. The stories tell of a nameless hermit who keeps that archaic abode, spinning mysterious elder tales for his visitors who can no longer remember them after they depart his presence. But it's the much-dreaded visit of Nodens, the Lord of the Great Abyss, and his sea folk of Tritons and Nereids. Or Nereids, I don't already know how you say these words. That's the cause of an irretrievable change in them. As can be expected, such implausible tales are abundant with senile drunken sailors. The old man last hears the mention of the aquatic deity when he is visited by an ordinary family man by the name of Thomas Olney, who made the ill resolve of visiting that skyward cottage, subsequently leaving his soul amidst the preternatural mists. Mention of Nodens is unsurprising, since he is a member of the Celtic pantheon, whose gods were worshipped by the ancestors of the original settlers. As for why the fear of the hut still persists amongst the townsfolk, One can attribute it to a superstitious belief that the worship of the capricious sea spirits might in time replace the authority of the Baptist Church. King spotters know that every visitor to be not to that weird eyrie lays bare their souls to the other gods. Once claimed, all that remains is an amorphous shade, like the soul of Thomas Olney, which vanished beyond the impenetrable whiteness of the morning mists. Oh, Jesus. So that's one. So we have, how many? The High House in the Mist, the Yuletide Festival, the Terrible Old Man, the Silver Key. Okay, there's not too many. Okay, so the Yuletide Festival. In this archaic and lonely colonial town of Kingsport, the heritage of the common folk is comprised of numerous superstitions. In centuries past, unfortunate souls beyond count were accused of sorcery or witchcraft, and cruelly executed at the end of haphazard trials. According to hearsay, a strange swarthy tribe, faring from a land of orchid gardens to the distant south, settled the area long before Kingsport was even founded. Is that century? Or centennially? The descendants of these people, a group riddled with sorcerers and witches, make a pilgrimage to the White Church on Central Hill for the Yuletide Festival. A horde of cowled figures, with their faces concealed by devilish waxen masks, worship columns of sickly greenish flames to conduct their strange rites before they hop onto the backs of eldritch creatures with webbed feet and membranous wings to ride deep into unknown antediluvian gulfs. The antonal melodies of bone flutes herald their journey through gloaming twilight grottos and over viscous black streams. Their song a call to madness. The unholy throng fathoms into sinuous depths, and deeper still they journey into a labyrinth of tunnels, which writhe in and out of themselves into nameless obscurity. The uncultivated locals, who have a hereditary habit of tallying up immemorial legends, believe that the best sorcerer is not the one who is buried underneath the earth, but one who's burned to a crisp. Those who are tainted by the devil do not make haste to migrate from this world. Their mortal shells belong to the worm that gnaws, who thrives on devouring countless bodies infested by profane energies, till it finally grows hungry again after a century, calling its disciples into the bottomless pit to grant it a sacrifice once more. The Terrible Old Man. So rumours abound regarding the old seaman, whatever. Possibly the strangest of Kingsport's many eccentric residents, who lived the life of a pirate captain in the century past. It is baffling to see what fancies take hold of the common folk in a place like Kingsport, far from urban culture and modern mores. According to local legend, the captain and his crew discovers an ageless city from before the time of Atlantis, ruined by sea winds and time, laying crumbled upon an uncharted island. The captain knew this place to be cursed, riddled with traps and to reap the souls of foolhardy trespassers. Aside from a skeleton crew left behind to man the ship, he orders his living men on to their certain deaths. The pirates each meet their end by falling victim to their greed for a precious metal, whose luster has blinded mankind since its dawn. Gold, of course. Once a safe route to the treasure had been marked out with the corpses of his men, the cunning old captain seizes the gold and forever leaves behind the accursed city. Unbeknownst to him, his interminable greed would bind his fate to that of his dead crew, for epochs to come. The stories claim that on the very night of his terrible deed, the dead sailors of the ship, led by Cheaton Logan Dawkins, run howling down the corridors of his mind with an undying hatred for the old man and an unquenchable thirst for revenge. The unfathomable terror he endured would make the captain forget even his own birth name. From then on, he was to be known simply as the Terrible Old Man. That same night, the captain's remaining crew are viciously slaughtered, but whether by the madman's own sabre or by the blades of a host of vengeful shadows, the tale is not clear. And finally we have the Silver Key. The rural folk on the outskirts of Arkham have always shunned a certain cave hidden within the mazy pine barrens north of town, where the sunlight rarely penetrates to warm the hard, frostbitten soil. These ill-bred farmers and labourers, deprived of both scientific reasoning and the faculties to understand it, offer contradicting accounts about its location. Beyond the uncertainty as to its whereabouts, hypotheses diverge on how the cabin came to be called Snake's Den. The most plausible provenance of this name is, in my opinion, the local indigenous tribe, the Abenaki. Exhorted by their shamans, the Abenaki enter the dream world to shed their spiritual skins, just as a snake literally sheds its own, to free themselves from all earthly restrictions and hearken the call of nature's spirits. Hence the name Snake's Den is given to these grottos wherein daring seekers pursue their dreams, and thence none is ever believed to have returned. Furthermore, superstitious Puritan settlers whisper about a curious silver key whose arabesque manifestation is so outlandish that it's allegedly the very object with which the daring dreamers can activate a portal inside the unplumbed depths of the den to access their most unattainable visions. The locals I've consulted profess that an avid dreamwalker by the name of Carter, whose name I recognise from my acquaintance with his amateur mystery stories, recently entered Snake's Den in possession of such a key and disappeared, never to be heard from again. Whether or not this is the same person whom I've come to know as Randolph Carter is arguable at best, but I must mention that a considerable time has passed since I've gotten any news of him. Oh. Okay. Interesting. The Snake's Den. Wait, where's the silver key? Oh, this one is it? Arguable at best. Interesting. Because we know who Randolph Carter is now. We met him. Alright, cool. It's this way. Is in through here or through here? Master Stanley would be happy to see that you come. This coat hanger had probably seen busier days. The dusky grandeur of Ephraim Darcel's 1882 work, perseverance was genuinely replicated in this otherwise overambitious forgery. This impressively accurate forgery of the 1835 painting by Federico Ginsberg depicts the Plymouth settlers in mass prayer following their embarkment on New England shores. A forgery of Larry Stempton's The Early Puritans of New England Going to Church, displaying a devout community heading to worship. Oh. What this alien dimension, which so utterly devoured Arkham, does to eradicate plant life remains a mystery. Alright, let's go and see what's his face. Is that my suit? You stole it! Okay, this guy just looks slightly crazy. A not-so-recent framed and hand-drawn map of downtown Arkham. In these desperate times where residents are denied the convenience of centralized heating, one must resort to old methods. The bright flames lend a nice even warmth to this cozy but otherwise dull room. New England region map. Stanley has recorded anecdotes of his travels through Kingsport, Dunwich and Innsmouth on this map, tracing the route he followed prior to his arrival in Arkham. Hey King Draco, how's it going? I'm just enjoying some Stygian. How about yourself? This wooden tribal totem depicts a winged six-legged mythological being from Himalayan folklore. Ooh. The table is covered in disorganized heaps of cables, machine gear, electronic receivers, a microphone, and an odd glass case. Judging by their contents, this shelf contains the personal notations of Stanley Fredkin, one of which contains his reflections on phenomena associated with the simple country folk. I believe that's everything, apart from that. Judging by these bottles of expensive, imported European liquor, Stanley was no teetotaler. Let's have a word with him. You see Stanley, sitting in the dark, looking pale and devoid of his former energy. As annoying as it was, he begins to whisper in a discomforting tone, though you can't place just what it is that's bothering you about his voice. Welcome, sir. Thanks for coming on such short notice. Forgive my threadbare appearance. My studies have left me completely exhausted. Honestly, I ought to rest and recover. But I am so close to finding a way out. So close, it is worth testing the limits of this shell of flesh and bone. Okay. Okay, seems you've solved the situation with the rustic-looking man. Oh, yes, it was a minor nuisance. He served me well within his rather limited ability, of course. So now you know how to leave this place. Precisely. It is past time I leave this filthy nest of apes behind me forever, but as you can see, my ill health won't allow me to complete my work. I also have serious doubts that my current assistant is resourceful enough to aid me in the last stage of the process. What are all these machines? I thought your interest was in folklore. Knowledge takes many shapes, my friend. You will learn many things. When we are on our way to the stars. Sheesh. But you need my help first, right? See what I mean? I need quick reasoning and a practical mind like yours to finish the job. Help me complete my work and you will accompany me, the only other person privileged to do so. Far away from this whirlpool of primal vibrations. How are you planning to get us out of here? I won't bore you with the highly technical specifics, just know that my connections allow me to discover ways beyond the border, or borders of man's limited science. If you knew what they've taught me about our universe, who are these connections? You'll meet them when we're ready to leave, don't worry. Tell me what I need to do. Right to the point, I like that. A few essential parts are needed to complete my research. A long-wave radio transmitter, an electrical conductor, and some formaldehyde. These items are the last thing standing between us and infinity. Okay. You should have worked selling advertisements. Where can I find them? Unfortunately, you have to do this part on your own. My friend Richter at the drugstore would be a good place to start. Is that debauched? He may be, but he seems to have the skills to aid us in this final phase. Okay, I'll talk with Richter. Excellent. My illness dictates that I rest now. We'll talk more later, my friend. Right, a whisper in darkness. How do I leave? Oh, there we go. 20 XP. Huh. Finding formaldehyde. Finding the conductor. Oh my god, I have to find so many things. Ask around for a conductor part. Check the remaining shops in the city or try trading with the Dimitrescu? No idea what that is. So Richter, I need to go and speak to. Just Richter. Grand. If he doesn't want me to dress up in that weird ass outfit again. We'll find out. Right, so... Oh, that's not a car I can actually interact with. Interesting. That's another one I can't interact with. Weird. Richter. Is there anything else around here? May as well just check. This is the first area where we encountered the... outsider. Oh, nice. I may have already looted this, actually. Then again, if I had, would it be glowing blue? It would not. There we go, I got 3 cigs. Woo! I've just realised I'm still hungry. Where can I buy shit? Oh wait, Rathsack maybe? I mean... can't hurt, I guess. That might be why I lost health. Come to think of it. Because I'm starving. Let's see what you got. Please say you've got food of some sort. You have a camera. Yay, a battery? Well, maybe he has something useful, like... conductor. What do you know? There's one. So we got the conductor. We need a transmitter and some formaldehyde. Oh yes, a mirror shard. Or mirror fragment. Why can't I sell that? More importantly, why can I buy it? Canned spaghetti. There we go. Kerosene. Sure.